Have you ever said the words, enough is enough, or something has happened in your life where you knew you were done with something? I swear this has happened to me way too many times in this life. But most recently, this happened in October of 2024. I have another YouTube channel, and I was watching a video where we had been interviewed by a promoter, and they were looking at us, and on this channel we were being interviewed. We were at an event and I was being interviewed, me and my husband, to promote something, and they put their video out and I watched it and I was like, holy Hannah Banana, what happened to me? Like, I was mortified. I liked what I had to say. I liked what we were doing. I was having the time of my life, but I'm sitting there looking and like, what the heck happened to me? I was so upset, so frustrated, and I knew something had to change. October of 2024, I was 48 years old. In January, I turned 49, but in October, I was, like I said, I had had enough. So I started researching all these different things. I had seen a lot of people losing weight around me, and I would ask them, I would first of all say, you look great, what are you doing? And then it was at Christmas time, which we had an earlier Christmas, and a relative had come and she had lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, cousin, what are you doing? You look amazing. And she told me. So I knew my insurance was switching from an HSA to a regular copay plan. And with that, I knew in January I wanted to look into getting on what everybody else around me had been doing, which are these shots. You hear tons of different names: Zepbound, Monjaro, Ozempic, all these other names, right? And so I planned up until January of 2025, which is when my first appointment was going to be. I was eating so much. I was packing my pouch. Have you guys ever done this? Like, when you're going to start a weight loss program, you're like, okay, I'm going to eat everything I love and I'm just going to eat it all. Well, I had holidays, I had birthdays. My birthday is early January. My daughter's is 3 days later. And so we went to Osaka and I ate the whole darn kit and caboodle. I didn't hold back. It's hibachi. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I am such a foodie. And I went into the doctor's office thinking that I would get these shots. Now, this is my story and I'm not pushing this out on anybody else, but this is just my story and where I'm going and what I'm doing. So I wanted to share it with you because I have a lot of people on my other channel as well asking, noticing that I'm losing a lot of weight in my face, and they are asking what I'm doing. And so I am sharing this journey because I think it's a really good one. So up until January, my appointment was coming. I went to the appointment, told her everything, told her all the weight loss programs I have been on. I have done them all. Weight Watchers. I'm trying to think of them all. I mean, pretty much if you say it, I've done it. The one where you eat all the meats, and I had lost a lot of weight the first week, but the second week I couldn't eat another piece of bacon. Where you have to get into ketosis. I even bought the strips to check to make sure I was there. Oh my gosh. I mean, I was determined even back then. I've been determined my whole life. I've been fighting this since I was in my early 20s. I told my doctor everything that I have been doing and where I was at and that I would like to look into these. Well, she says, well, it's probably going to be a few months. We have to document that you've been trying different things and what you're doing and that you're not having success and blah, 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 and then see if you get approved. So it was no guarantee. Talk about being crushed. Oh my gosh. So she had done all the blood work. I went home and that same day she called. Oh my gosh. And some not so good news. And I'm like, okay. So she says, well, The bad news is you're diabetic. Pre-diabetic, my numbers were really high. But the good news is I can start you right away on these shots. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was thrilled. Although disappointed and mad, but I was thinking all the crap that I had just eaten. Now, I'd probably had my shots and blood work taken like the year prior, so I don't know if this was a fluke or what it was, but my numbers, like I said, were off the charts, and I was able to start. So she's like, I can call it in right now. Well, I was looking into doing Zepbound, which is just for weight loss. However, if you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, whichever, you do the Monjaro. So she called in the prescription, and I was off. Oh my gosh. I started mid-January, pretty early January. And this has been such a life changer. I have been on it for January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, so 6 months. And I am down 50 pounds. Now, I want to lose 100, maybe 110. We'll see. My first goal was fitting into the pants, my favorite pair of pants. The second goal is to lose all the weight. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to take you through my journey, because at this point, I'm half of my goal. And I feel like I've learned a lot on these shots and how I'm doing it differently this time than any other time, and how I feel this is going to be a success. It already is. I'm feeling great, and I have a lot of things to share. I'm unfiltered. I say it like it is. I'm positive though, but I am unfiltered, and I'm going to take you through what this process was for me, because in the beginning it was tougher, the first month and a half, and then it just got a lot easier. So I'm excited to share that journey with you. I'm excited to enter the age of 50 being fabulous. That is my goal. When I was 48, I'm like, I am done. I'm not going to, when I hit 50, I am going to not be battling this weight loss battle anymore. I'm so sick of thinking about it. I'm so sick of trying things. I am going to meet age 50. I'm going to be fabulous 50. I'm going to enter my prime, I feel like, and I'm going to do it my way. Just like starting this new channel, Shoes Off with Casey. I have so much to share about, the 30s, 40s, and hopefully 50. I'll take you along that journey too, because I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of new little hurdles and fun stories to share. But I have led quite a life, and I have to say at this point I'm getting to the point where I am living my best life. And I shouldn't say my best life, the best parts of my life, because my whole life has been beautiful, with the roller coaster ride of having children, battling with polycystic ovarian syndrome, having children, postpartum depression, having children, raising children in today's world. Oh my goodness gracious. Feeling lost in who I was and getting a divorce, rebuilding my whole life and meeting somebody new in the dating world, and getting remarried, and starting a channel a couple of years ago where we gained like 20,000 subscribers in 1 year, which was crazy to me. You think, is anybody going to watch, And I was blessed with many people that really connected with us, and now I'm branching off, doing my own channel and seeing where that goes, because I have a lot of things to say on this channel that I can't say on that channel, because that channel is an entertainment channel, and this one is going to be unfiltered and all about midlife and what this world has taught me and what I'm still learning. So if you want to come with me on my journey, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. I'm Casey, and I'm excited for this next chapter.